Ой. Короче, пришлось перезапускати, бо по-іншому ніяк. Ну, я, в принципі, так і зробив. Зараз я ще раз дочитаю твоє повідомлення. Так, хіба кнопка PS не робить по центрі, для чого переривати трансляцію, викликаєш меню ігор, запускаєш іншу гру і знову запускаєш бокс. Ага, отак. Ну, наступного разу якось спробую. Ой, блін, Ларі Холмс. Підловили. Як удари, блін, затримкою долітають? Ну, якби не кінець раунда, то добив би нас. А ти подиви, блін, і все. І все проходить. Все проходить. Блядь, ці фіксації просто. І знову. Блядь, його заходять хуки, а мої ні. Ну так. Охренеть, блядь. Блядь, він типа зупинив удар, не хотів його викидати з тих, а він, блядь, зафіксувався.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. Let's do it. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Ignore it. Ignore it.
Ну да, блядь, да, ну.
Time out. Okay, focus now. Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm your... And box.
Блять, все так криво, блять. Ой, скільки багато кульок.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue? Time.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Am I?
Let's do it.
О, попався.
One,
Скільки я бив таких хуків і не заходило.
5, 6, 7.
Тут на тобі, блін.
Okay.
Зайшов. Який там раунд уже? 5-й чи 6-й? 6-й. Здався. Ой. Хотів сказати, рахунок рівний. І все, що ми вели, це те, що ми його відправили нокдаун. А так, по очках, то програли. Ну, такий суперник. Прилічний. 710 перемог, 364 поразки.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out.
Добре. Так, ще за цих двох боксерів зіграємо. Хорош.
Takes more than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Yeah, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll cut, bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose.
Довго чекаємо, звісно. Кройфорд проти Кройфорда. 284 перемоги, 162 поразки.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what have been you? We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape.
Та бачу, як ці писани, що я не знаю. Я ж нажимав скільки раз. Це воно працює.
And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos,
нажимаю меню.
188 centimeters.
Talk about.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford.
Просто якщо я вийду в меню прямо PlayStation, там де ігри, то трансляція призупиниться.
This bout is scheduled. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're expecting an all-action slugfest. Another scoring shot there. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Як він достає?
These two were made for each other. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Crawford in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What you
Cut this zaraz.
What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Beautiful counter. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Wow.
Тривога почалася в нас.
Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
Да.
Chicken.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Back out there and win the round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Mr. Sayer, come on. Do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about our round. Don't.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. All right?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Right, focus. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. I don't want you to
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. You got complacent.
Next round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
And that'll do it for the minute
Hey,
break
what you
as we
doing?
get set to
Come
get
on,
back in
switch
the
on,
action.
switch on. You've been coasting this.
And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all that.
Do it.
Nice counter
right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches.
Та як ти не зафіксував?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot.
Та зараза, ну блін.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Crawford may be ready to go down. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down. he
Хорош!
goes.
Дожали,
You
блін.
love the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
I can't
Здався.
believe
Ну,
it.
блін.
They are giving up.
Я в шоці. Так. Ну,
Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but though.
Обідненько. Так гарно починали. Так, Амірхан теж проти нас. 91 перемога, 49 поразок.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. Looking forward to
91
this one, Todd.
перемога, 49 поразок.
Amir Khan. And it...
This bout is...
all the talking has been done. It's time. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Beautiful counter punch.
Та ти що?
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. Amir Khan is rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! And down goes
Хорош! Добили, блін.
seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice exchange here.
Ой-ой-ой.
from both men.
Не роби більше так.
Every time. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown
В
is gonna
азарт,
be. We
вхожу в
just-
азарт, не можу зупинитися, блін, ну капець.
Here we go. Round two. Who's
Відчув
gonna land the
смак
first big
крові.
shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a head.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see
Як?
that?
Як?
Khan in some real trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build.
Небезпечний розмін був.
Not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough
Ах
round
ти,
so
що
far.
ти,
It's been a
що?
tough round. What they will do.
Не добили.
Tell them when he goes back to the corner, how are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Right hook
Ай-яй-яй.
just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation.
А, такі качелі, блін, а сюди, туди. То він мене в руки, то я його.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands.
Ой-ой-ой. Підловили його.
Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
punches add up. They miss with the jab. That counter shot lands. He got out of the way of that right hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in.
And there's the bell to start round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And he just put a miracle.
Ой, хорош!
Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Піднявся.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Дивіться, як він поплив.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B time. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Hard, listen to me. Why not?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Піднявся, молодець.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Missed him with that uppercut. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. A swing and a miss with the right hook. How about that time counter shot? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum. This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Amir Khan, in some real trouble! That was the moment!
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home
It's
run
over.
swing,
Чуєте,
and that will
каже
do it here. I
цей
think that will look even more
коментатор.
dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
Флеш нокаут. Да, я що казав. Зловили все-таки ми його. Ну да, статистика непогана в нього була.
What a build-up.
Але бачиш, ти подиви, як він бився. Він в розміни йшов зі мною, поняв? Він так само ризикував, як і я. Тобто, і порівняти інших, там тих, що з тими, що я первими бився на початку стріма, то ти взагалі так обережно, знаєш, тик-тик-тик-тик-тик-тик, десь накидав ударів, втік, от накидав, втік. А цей такий, я в розмін йшов і він в розмін. Ну, 91 перемога. А, ти про свій бій? Ладно, не так зрозумів.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from this things. Okay. Promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away.
А, ти теж граєш?
Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be.
It's time for the talking to stop and the
Ага.
fighting to start. This should
Так,
be good.
Лінарес проти
I'm Todd
нас.
Grisham.
Так, що там?
Next to me, of course,
Дивно, вже
is
кілька
Johnny
днів не
Nelson.
It's going to be
попадаюсь на
unbelievable. The
флеш-нокаути, а від
fans,
них
everybody
не
around the
бомбить
world, the
круто.
fighters. This is just
Да, Юа, є таке.
It's time for our
Згоден
tale
з
of
тобою.
the tape.
162
And
перемоги,
introducing
118
first,
поразок. Лінарес.
El Nino. Amir.
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Got him with a left jab. It's bombs away. No defense for that hook. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then hold that thought. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Big shot, and down goes El Nino del
Really?
Toro. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
You're right, Todd.
Я ж, блін, а сам в кріслі розвертаюся, коли добиваю.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
О. Короче, не пощастило. Я думав, зависне гра знов.
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan tipping the scales at 140 pounds, and he's got that reach of 71 inches. The Matrix, Vasily Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighed in at an even 59 kilos, and he's got a reach of about 65 inches.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
And it's the king, Amir King Khan.
Так, Ломаченко проти нас, да? Вася, легенда. Завершив кар'єру вже він. Дуже шкода. Я ще думав, він декілька боїв проведе. Шкода, що Ломаченко так швидко закінчив. Я за ним. За Ломаченко, за Усиком, Гвоздік, Дмитрофанов. Я ще за ними слідкував, коли вони виступали в Отаману. Хто пам'ятає, може, дивився, ні, там вони їздили з кубінцями, з американцями, з італійцями. Коротше, там такий був типу чемпіонат. Там різна могла категорія. Ну, коротше, слідкував я ще з Студова за ним.
Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Good punch. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
He misses with that straight left. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches.
Я подивився статистика, яка в нього.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him.
Will appear. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get...
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure...
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in.
At a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll...
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Win the round on your jab.
You were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't... Good.
Так, погнали, трошки відволікся.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Lomachenko in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills
Блін,
there
не
are. What a
добили.
shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He misses with that straight left. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Gotta use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make them walk into a shot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now relax. Good work there.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
Can win the round, right? It's only one round.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Lomachenko is buzzed. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Oh my, Lomachenko on
Ох,
the
як
canvas.
гарно, та ти що?
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
І аперкот зразу. Подобаєчку. Накинули.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's never ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That'll be on to the fourth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Good counter punching. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the fifth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They got out of the way of that right hook.
Та як ти не влучаєш?
Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to
Oi,
get
oi,
that
oi,
shot,
oi.
and that's when they catch you.
Stamina is off the charts. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The perfect counter lands. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go in the sixth round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice. But wait a minute! Lomachenko in trouble! Down goes Lomachenko!
Хорош, добив.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Round 7, here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This is not how the story was supposed to go for
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Amir Khan. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's all offense all the time. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
Да.
Round
Я
eight,
безпечний
and we're
в
off
розвитку
again.
зараз.
This fight has been
У нас
very
стаміни немає.
one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's...
Перемога. Ну тут де 8-й раунд тільки йому віддали і все.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood of time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever ban no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say your soul. For the girls, for the cars.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches, and he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska.
This bout is scheduled for...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every
Так,
seat has
ще
been
біється і
sold, but
будемо
the fans
закінчувати.
will only need... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missing with the hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez. And there's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Beautiful counter-punch. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we are seeing? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Oh my God, Johnny! Marquez is hurt! And now right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hey, those punches add up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That bell could not... Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That's another scoring shot. Just misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that. What do you do? Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Where did that come from? Down she goes. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Left punch. Final 10 seconds here, and before we better get warmed up, they've got some work to do. talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down. On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect you.
Uppercut,
I'm more than happy.
Ай-яй-яй.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. The game plan does not... This is the beginning of round
Стаміни
6.
немає,
Safe to
блін.
say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Fantastic punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punch. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that lap. And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. They block the jab. Good defense there to stop that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Щоб не розслаблятися.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Що, вийшов?
They are going to surrender.
Дався.
No mas.
Дався.
And that is that. They surrender.
Навіть якщо він забрав би 8-й раунд, то його б це не врятувало. Я б там потрібен був. Ого, а я й не звернув уваги. Суперник який, подивіться, був 560 перемог, 66 поразок. Нічого собі. Я й не звернув уваги. Так, добре, друзі, всім дякую, хто був на стрімі. Всім гарного вечора і до нових зустрічей. Все, всім пока.